Welcome everybody to our Shred10 Zoom call. I am AJ Majors. I am a representative of the Juice Plus company. I've been for trying to see. Make sure you mute yourself if you're getting on. Thank you. I got her. There we go. Not everybody knows that. Justin, you'll be in charge, right? Okay, thanks. Again, I have been working with the Juice Plus company for 6 years now. I live in Lawrence, Kansas. My husband is an assistant with the women's basketball coach here at KU. We have a 6-year-old little boy. His name is Mason. He's in kindergarten. And we have just been loving this healthy lifestyle and specifically the Shred10. And so I'm going to walk you all through that tonight, okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We are going to keep this brief so everybody can get to their evenings. I want to respect your time. Okay, let me Here we go. Oops, I went too far. Okay, gotta move my little widget here and move you off to the side. Okay, so welcome everybody to our Zoom call. The Shred10 program is a jumpstart to a healthy lifestyle. Unfortunately, out there today, we have a lot of fads and diets and a lot of stuff that's being shared like that. We are absolutely not one of those programs. We are not one of those companies. The Shred10 program is backed by an amazing company called the Juice Plus company. The company itself has been around for almost 50 years. And this program was created by Dr. Mitra Ray, an incredible leader within our company. And so we are very, very grateful to have this information. So if you're just joining us, make sure that you mute yourself to respect everybody who's listening. All right. Okay, with that being said, I will go ahead and go to the next slide. So unfortunately today, there are two really sad trends in our world, specifically our country, to be honest. One of them being our environmental toxins are unfortunately very increasing. They're getting really bad, and it's combustion, it's landfill, it's just living your life, it's putting lotions on your skin. All of that kind of gets absorbed into your body. Something scary we found out not too long ago upon all this education that we're doing, they're finding a lot of toxins within the umbilical cords of newborn babies. Breast milk, they're showing rocket fuel. And it's what falls from the sky. It's what is in our everyday. And so I'm not trying to be like, we're all doomed, by any means, but it is something to think about. Our environment is very toxic. And our food, unfortunately, the quality of our food is rapidly decreasing. What do we know? That you have to eat 8 oranges to get the same vitamin A quality that your grandparents got within 1 orange. That's crazy to think about. I mean, I love oranges, but I'm not going to eat 8 of them when I sit down, And so unfortunately, that's just the food quality that we're dealing with. And if you go to the grocery store, you're seeing preservatives and trans fats, artificial colors, dyes, growth hormones. I mean, unfortunately, you see the list there. And again, this isn't a doom and gloom situation, but it is reality. And so unless you're growing your own food, which, let's be honest, a lot of us are not, and farming, unfortunately, has, it just isn't as readily available in certain areas. This is what our food is today. And I don't know what areas everybody lives in. I've got friends in here from Wisconsin. It's hard for them to get quality produce that's fresh and vine ripened. It's just your area. We're pretty lucky here, actually, in Lawrence, but places I've lived before, not so lucky. So that is our current situation as far as our food quality goes. Okay. After this slide, I swear there's going to be good news. Okay, so what do we know about dieting and over-exercising? So you can see there the person on the very far left. They look pretty unhealthy, I would say. Now, I want you to really focus on this. This is portraying a bigger person. A small person can be just as toxic, so please understand that. Actually, they can be more toxic, and I'll tell you why. So what happens when your body is filled with toxins is your body starts to go into basically a little bit of a fight or flight mentality where it's going to store fat to protect your vital organs from all the toxins, okay? So even if you're a skinny person, that's actually more dangerous because you don't have that protection that a bigger person does, okay? So remember that. Okay, so what do? We say, oh, I'm gonna make a change. New Year's resolution, I am going to get fit overnight, right? Because that's what people think. It's a quick fix. They start dieting and exercise with poor nutrition. It's a lot of stress on your body. You might look good from the outside, but you're going to feel awful. You're probably going to feel like crap, actually. Let's be honest. You're probably trying to detox every day, and your body just can't get to that phase 2. So what happens is you feel worse, like I said, and then you have the bounce back, the rebound effect, and you probably might gain more weight, and you might be more miserable. And that's, unfortunately, a lot of our society, okay? But there is good news. I promise. I told you there was good news. I love this slide, okay? So we have that same person on the left-hand side there, and they're, full of toxins like we talked about, but then they get into what we call the second phase of detox, where you actually get to cleanse your system, and you're going to start shedding the fat because your body actually thinks, oh, I'm eating healthier foods. I can actually release some of this fat. These toxins are ridding my body. And then you get to go into that sort of vitality where we all want to be, and maintenance of just having an overall well-being. Your health is good, less fat, more muscles, leaner, and you just feel better. And let's be honest, there's so many people out there that just walk around not feeling good. And that's not okay. You can feel better at any age. Please understand that. Okay, so yay! How do we do that? We got to flood our body with fruits and vegetables. We got to have the rainbow. We can't just have the same 5 or 6 things that we eat every week. And trust me, I even get into that. It's easy for me to just do green beans and a side and blah, blah, blah. I'm not getting every day what Juice Plus has to offer. So let's talk about Juice Plus. It is fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. It is amazing stuff, guys. I've got my bottles in front of me in my office, so I can grab them at any time. But you're getting things that you wouldn't normally eat. Like, I don't even know where you get a bilberry or an elderberry, especially in season right now. In Kansas, not so much. And it's not going to be vine ripened. It's not going to be pesticide free or herbicide free, non-GMO. This is what Juice Plus is. It is better than organic because it's not sprayed at all. We control the seeds all the way until it's encapsulated or put into a gummy or added to our complete. We get to control all of that, and that's pretty outstanding. We're NSF certified, which means that we go through third-party rigorous testing. Nobody else does that to themselves because they wouldn't pass. We know that we're going to pass, and we do that. That's pretty awesome. And we're getting such a variety here. That's what's really important. The body loves bright vegetables and colors and everything. That's why God intended it to be beautiful, because we're naturally attracted to that. So that's why we've got such a variety there within our Juice Plus, okay? Okay, so how often do you eat? This is really a great question, because people think, well, if I'm dieting, I can't be eating, every 2 hours. I'm going to gain weight, right? It's quite the opposite. And really what we talk about a lot within the Shred is the function of willpower. You can see it's right there in the middle between the 100 and the 125. And that is where we want you to be all day long. And how do we do that? We have to keep your blood sugar in check. If we have your blood sugar in check, that hangry, upset, mean feeling that you get in the afternoon, we all know that, right? We've all been there. We've all yelled at husbands or wives because of it. That is where we don't want you to be. We want you to have an awesome, even keel of your willpower zone, okay? So I only bring this up for a lot of reasons, but one specifically is because of our complete, okay? We'll go right into that. Okay, so our complete, this is how you keep the hangry away, okay? It is low glycemic. It stabilizes your blood sugar. It's slowly released into your bloodstream throughout the day, especially if you're doing 2 shakes a day. That's the key. You always want to start your day with complete, and I love to have an afternoon snack with my complete, whether that's with the protein bites or with a shake on the go. Got to have it 2 shakes today. It's vegan, non-GMO. You've got, of course, gluten-free, dairy-free. It's plant-based protein. You're getting awesome fiber. You're getting amazing amino acids. It's a complete amino acid. That is why we call it complete. It's really cool. So anyways, not to mention the fact that it just tastes really good, okay? My kid can shake it up with just water, and he calls it chocolate milk. Fine, I win for the day, you know? So okay, so how can we eat the complete? I talked a little bit about it. You can have it as a healthy breakfast with some oatmeal. You can make it in a big smoothie. You can make the bites. You can make the pancakes. Complete pancakes are absolutely delicious with the chocolate or the vanilla. You can use it as a pre or post workout drink. Remember, I talked about those amino acids. That's going to help you recover that much faster. And so many of our athletes and weekend warriors say that they are much less sore after drinking the complete and of course eating the capsules every day. You're getting that replenishment that you're not getting through other sources of either food or other supplementation. And like I said, afternoon snack, late night snack, which I don't feel guilty about drinking a smoothie at night or a shake or making my complete ice cream. It is so good. So good. Okay, so what is exactly the Shred 10? We talked about it being a jumpstart program, but really we're trying to really shred, the bad food, the bad toxins, the bad habits to create a healthy lifestyle. That's ultimately our goal. Okay, so here are our guidelines. So you can see there it says what to add, and we call this our core 4. We want you to add more real food, okay? Not that preservative stuff, and we'll talk about the nose here in just a second. We want you to drink lots of water, super important. Now, you can hear how much water you're supposed to drink, half your body weight, and then you need to drink that many ounces. A good rule of thumb is if your urine is clear, you're doing a good job. If it's not, drink some more water. Period. I think I can handle that, right? No math. I don't want to do math. Sleep. You want to sleep 7 to 8 hours a day. And I know this is super hard for people sometimes, especially if you're a new mom or you're traveling a lot or whatever it might be, but really commit for those 10 days, set an alarm, go to bed. It's seriously going to make a huge difference in your energy the next day. And you need to exercise most days. Now, when you join our Shred group, you get access to live workouts from my friend, Allie Schneider. She does an amazing job. And sometimes I sub in. I try to do as well as Allie, but that's important. You're going to have energy. You're going to not know what to do with all this energy, and getting that out in exercise is so good. So take the dogs on a walk. Get your kids outside and play with them. Whatever it might be, it doesn't have to be huge workout every day, just small things that can build up to even bigger. So what we are eliminating and giving up, and remember, this is just 10 days and it's only one weekend, okay? Just one weekend, because you guys see alcohol in there, and I want you to think I don't thinking that. Okay, gluten and dairy. Okay, gluten and dairy, of course. It's so hard on our digestive system. We need to give it a break. It causes inflammation. Seriously, you can do without it. We have tons of recipes. There's so many better options than gluten and dairy. Caffeine. Caffeine is a stimulant, and you need to give your adrenal system its due diligence of a break. Give it a little bit of break, okay? Now, if you're really, really dependent on caffeine, we want you to do it the smart way. We want you to come off it as like a weaning process. We don't want you just to cut cold turkey, because you might be a little angry, okay? Nobody wants to be around angry, okay? So alcohol, obviously, for reasons there. Don't think that just because Facebook says that you can drink a glass of wine and it equals 2 hours of exercise, that's true. Okay, it's not true. I've looked it up. Processed foods, artificial foods and refined sugars, any of those, the dyes, you might as well throw that in there too. We want you to be eating real food, okay? God-given real food. Go to the produce aisle. That's what you need to be eating, okay? Now, lean meats are good too. You can do fishes or lean meats. That's totally fine. But stay away from the heavily hormoned meats, okay? And then eating after 6 o'clock. Now, you see the little asterisk there, okay? Eating after 6 o'clock, that's great for most everybody. But if you are pregnant, because if you're pregnant, you can do the Shred. If you're a child, children do the Shred. If you're somebody who works out a lot, a professional athlete or somebody as a college athlete, whomever, you need to be eating your calories. This is not restrictive at all. We don't want to restrict your calories. We just want to give your digestive system a break. So if you're the normal Joe and Susan, you need to cut your eating off as early as possible. to help your digestive system reboot. Okay. Okay. Some of the common results, which is great. I mean, obviously you guys can read, but craving more fruits and vegetables, a healthier weight, like Mitra really talks about. Once you get rid of those toxins, then your body can release some of the weight that it has been keeping on to protect your organs. Remember, better recovery with workout. I talked about that. Improved sleep. So people, this is great. I mean, sleep is huge. I'm sleeping better, but I have more energy during the day. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm actually hitting the pillow and falling asleep, and it's good sleep. I'm telling you, sleep could change the world. Increased energy, healthier hairs, nails, skin. A lot of people say that their skin clears up quite a bit during the shred. And then your regular. Poop is important. You gotta go. It really does help get the toxins out. This is great for kids. This is why I really love it. And then mental clarity. The fog is lifted. And I think that is probably the number one thing that I found by doing the shred. And I've been doing the shred once a month for basically a year, if not twice a month. And that is the biggest thing that I have found. And that was because I was late night snacking and I was drinking wine. To be honest, I'm a wino. Totally admit it. And getting rid of that, totally different morning the next day. So I am so appreciative of that. Okay, so, the Shred10 program, I'm kind of skeptical. It's just one of those things, right? Well, what is amazing is our products, the Juice Plus products, are backed by actual amazing double-blind, placebo, real research. Okay, we'll have about 40 by spring, which is going to be amazing. And we're talking about bioavailability. It's getting into the body. Talk about oxidative stress, cardiovascular health. We're talking about dental health after wisdom teeth extraction. I mean, I could go on and on about our different studies, but these are done at prestigious institutions, MD Anderson Cancer Center, Yale Medical School, Vanderbilt, University of Arizona. We've got great research to back our amazing product, which solidifies our awesome program. So that feels really good. So people who are skeptical, let's talk about the research, okay? Awesome. So what can you expect by doing the different programs? We'll talk about that here in just a sec. So based on our 20 years of clinical research on our products alone, you can see what it is going to help you with as far as, abdominal fat, respiratory, gum health, oxidative stress, blah, blah, blah. I could go down the whole list. Again, you can obviously read. But with our premium option of the shred, you see that you're getting the trio and 1 shake a day. Now that's fine because remember, our products come in a 4-month supply. So you're going to get 4 months of complete and you're going to get 4 months of the trio. You know what's really cool is your kids can take it for free. Okay. You see Kids Eat Free there at the bottom. This is my most favorite thing. Juice Plus Company gives away product to kids for free. Okay, if they're the ages of 4 or 18 or full-time college students, they can take Juice Plus for free for 4 years with a sponsoring adult. And they don't have to be parent to child. It could be parent to nephew or parent to neighbor or just friend, whatever. You get the point. But that's really awesome. So based on their age is based on what product they get. So if they're over a certain age, they can qualify for gummies or the capsules. So that is just an amazing opportunity for your kids. Over 1 million kids are on this children's health study, and I'm so proud that my son is part of this as well. And then we've got just over on the other side is the Shred10 program, and that's 2 shakes a day. Okay, so I think you can tailor it either way, and there's different pros and cons to each of those. If cost might be an issue, maybe we start with 1 shake a day and we can add some different complete, because you know what, you go through it really fast when you get into those recipes, and it's really fun to share with your family and friends and everybody there. So I love to talk about cost. It's actually my favorite part about Juice Plus. So let's talk about it, okay? Okay, so for 45 fruits, vegetables, and berries, plant produce every day, for the Shred10 2 shakes a day, you can get everything for a 4-month supply for $6.50 a day. Y'all, I just went to Dylan's the other day and I tried to get some strawberries, some organic strawberries, because guess what? They're really not available in a lot of the stores around here. And they were $7 for 1 small container of organic strawberries. And that is right there, $6.50 a day for all of your produce that you can have right there. I was blown away. It's my favorite part. I still don't understand how they offer it to us so inexpensive, but darn, I'm so happy that they do. So you've got your 1 shake a day, which is basically 440, and you've got your 650 a day, okay? That in itself gets me really excited. And your kids are free. Kids are free, okay? So it's basically you buy one, get one free, you get your shakes, everything's included there. So that really is my most favorite part about this whole program is for a very minimal price, you can start to really change your family's health future. Because what happens is if you're a mom who decides to join the Shred, you're going to start to change what's going on within your kitchen, and that trickles down to your family members. You're going to start sharing the complete. You're going to start walking with them more. You're going to start doing these things that is an example for your family, and things are going to start happening within your family. And that ultimately is our company's biggest mission, is to inspire healthy living around the world. And that is really our passion. So we love to educate through things like this, through the Zoom call, to show you something like a Shred 10 program, but ultimately it is up to you for what you want to make out of this. So anyways, I'm so glad that you guys joined us tonight. This is just a little thank you at the end. I'm so glad that you guys joined. I am going to go ahead and stop the recording. So if we have any questions about the Shred or anything like that, you guys can ask it or get with the person who invited you to this call tonight, so you can get with them about further learning more about the Shred. Okay, I'll go ahead and stop that here. And stop the recording if I can remember how.